here we go, YouTube. Had a few comments and messages on how to build kit boxes with a little bit better description. So when I originally made the video, I was kind of new to trying to show people how I build my cages. So with this video, I'm just gonna give you like a better detailed video on how to get it done and make it just real easy for you to get it done. So first, you're gonna need about exactly 14 1x1s, and then you're gonna cut them into the pieces if you're gonna build it the same size. So the sizes I'm gonna give you guys is gonna be real simple. So you're gonna need 2 sheets of plywood, and what I've already done here is I cut the roof out, I cut the backs out and the sides out, and that measures 33 wide and 30 deep. So once you guys get the measurements, it's all gonna line up. Then you're gonna need 6 30 in length, and then you're gonna need 5 33 in length, because that's how deep we're going, and then this is how wide we're going. And I did the same for the second box. Then you're gonna need 8 1.5s by 6 feet tall. And what I like to do is I like to put the screws where they're all gonna connect to each other before I start building. That way it's just a little bit easier on me to put it together. And then the kit box sits 4 feet tall. So the plywood, all you're gonna have to do is cut it in length, because it already comes in 4 feet wide, and that's the reason why I go 4 feet on the inner dimensions of the box. So as you guys can see here, I already got all the screws. So that's the top, these are all right at 4 feet, and then this is the bottom. So I'm gonna frame it up real quick, and then we'll get measurements so you guys can get a better view. Alright, so I got the first piece framed up, which is the sides. You take your 6 that you cut into 30, and you put them in the distance of exactly 4 feet. As you guys can see, I measured right there, because the plywood is gonna be 4 feet by the 33. So 4 feet 33. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add a screw to each corner, to 2 of them. I'm building 2 kit boxes at once, so I'm just making it a lot easier. I'm gonna add a screw here and then every corner, so when I do my 33 wide, which is how wide our kit box would be, I'll just be ready. So now the reason why we're doing 5 and not 6 is because I don't put one that's gonna go across the back, because what I like is to leave that one out of the way. And I'll show you guys real quick. The reason why I like to leave it out of the way is because, as you guys can see here, that gap back there, once the floor is in, it allows all the droppings to fall all the way down, so we don't have nothing back there holding the droppings. So all we're doing is 1 up top and 1 way at the bottom, and then you keep your 3 1 2 and 3. And then what supports the back is that once we do the flooring, there's 2 of those down there, and that's the extra support for not using the one across the back, which allows your droppings to fall straight through. Alright, so just real quick, I'll show you guys how I did the screws like I told you guys. This is just one of the techniques I used after I built so many kit boxes, and especially if you're building them on your own, you don't have no one holding the wood or the screws. So pre-screwing the screw in there just makes it a lot easier, because you're not holding the wood, the screw, and your drill all at the same time. As you guys can see there, this is going to be the front of it. So this is that back 1x that I was telling you guys don't put on there, because the way I'm gonna do it is gonna run from here across, and that'll be the back support, and that also supports the removable floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep adding to it. What I'm gonna do next is gonna build the removable floor frame, and then put the 2 1x, because it just makes it a lot easier to work without putting the walls on it and the lattice work. Alright guys, so I got the frames of the removable floors I'll be doing, and this is how I build all my kit boxes. Just makes it a little bit cleaner, it actually allows you to remove your floor and actually get in there real good versus having those droppings that get stuck in the back of the box. So like I was telling you, this is a little gap here. This is the back of the box. So you see how the floor sits right an inch away from it. So once you sit in front of the box, this is what it looks like. And then the small gap in the back. So the two pieces is what holds it, and then it just reinforces the box also. Alright, here we go, boys. Got the boxes all done. This customer also wanted the dark fronts because he's gonna have a big open sun cage, so the birds will be freely coming in and out of these cages to be home, so they'll get more than enough ventilation. All I have to do now is cut the wire to size and then mount up the perches. I did make a video in the past explaining how I make my perches. Real simple, real easy. The cuts come out real simple. Once you measure the inner dimensions of your box, then it just makes it a lot easier for you to be able to make your own box perches. Plus the birds really like it. I hate building small kit boxes. Everything gets cluttered up and the birds just are not comfortable. I see a lot of boxes being built real small, so for me, I rather just take the extra material, which is just the extra few dollars, and build it big enough for the perches to be big enough where the birds can actually stand in the perch. These birds are athletes, so you want these birds to at least be comfortable where they're being housed. So just real quick, I'll show you guys again the dimensions, just so you guys can get a quick visual. On the box itself in the front, it's about 3 feet. Right there, you guys are just seeing the extra added few inches from the plywood, but they are 3 feet in the front, and then they are 33 inches in depth, which gives you enough space to be able to put your feeder in there and your box perches. So yeah, I hope this makes it a little bit smoother and easier for you guys to build your box versus the first time that I made the video. I was still kind of learning how to explain myself. I was learning how to explain myself here on YouTube to be able to help other people. So roughly in cost, you guys are looking at about $160 to $200, including the lattice wood, 2 sheets of plywood, and you're gonna need about 14 1x1s. And then you will need 1 sheet of plywood for your box perch, and then you will need 1 roll of 3-foot wire. That way you guys can just make it one piece on the floor. So after you guys purchase every piece you need, including your screws and everything you need just to get the whole project done, you're looking at about 160 to 200 bucks, which is fairly cheap for a brand new kit box. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, and I'll keep you guys updated.